Hey kids, today I'm going to have to shoot a video just like I did yesterday. About 2 minutes after I got done recording that video yesterday, my 4-year-old, when I was trying to upload it on the computer, came over and she went like this and her finger was all white. Wasn't 2 minutes after I got done, she walked down the steps and she put her finger right in that spot where I tried to patch yesterday. So I just left it alone. So what I'm going to do today is I am going to use a different product. Yesterday I showed you three things. I showed you the lightweight spackling, the joint compound, and I showed you this. This is the 20-minute drying time, and I'm going to use that today because I think that if I can keep her away for about 20 minutes, it'll harden up and it won't happen again because I'd like to get this painted tomorrow. So to use this stuff, it comes in powder form and you have to mix it with water. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and dump a little bit. I'm just going to start with a little bit. I don't need that much. I just have a wee little area to fill in, so I'm going to mix up just a little bit. Now normally if I'm mixing up a bigger pan, I'm going to put a little bit of water in first and then add it gradually and stir it up. It works a little bit better for a bigger pan, but since I'm going to use such a small amount, I'm just going to add some of it. Now this stuff is messy. Definitely do it outside. Try not to breathe it in. You know, if you wanted to wear a respirator, that would probably be good. But if you're outside, usually you're okay. And like I said, a little bit goes a long way. You don't want to mix up more than you can use because it does dry very quickly. In the summertime, when the humidity is up, it definitely dries a lot quicker. So I'm going to dump a little bit in the pan. I'm going to mix a little bit of water in with it, mix it up, and I'm going to go ahead and use it. I'm going to go ahead. Now, what we normally do is we just tear or cut the corner of the bag, and I'm just going to dump just a little bit in that pan. That'll be good. That's good. Oh man, I'm glad I put a drop cloth down. It got kind of dusty there. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of water in my pan, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start mixing this up. A water bottle usually works a little bit better, but I'm just going to take my knife and I'm going to go through and I'm just going to mix this stuff around until it becomes like the consistency of peanut butter. And you do have to work it a lot to get it to the consistency that you want. Now, one thing about this product that's a good thing about it is if you're doing bathrooms and stuff like that, or basements and you're finishing drywall, these are really good products to use in bathrooms and basements, anywhere where there's moisture, because once this stuff dries, it inhibits the growth of mold. Like mold won't grow on this stuff. So it's a good joint compound to use in areas like that, especially waterborne areas like bathrooms and basements when it dries. Now you just want to go through. I got a little bit too much water. I'm just kind of letting it go to the back of the pan. You don't want this stuff too soupy. When you go to put it on, it'll fly everywhere. I'm just going to kind of work it a little bit. And once you get this stuff mixed, start applying it right away. I got a couple other spots in the house that I prepped today that I'm going to patch. So I'm just going to, real quick after I shoot this video, I'm going to go hit those areas. So that's about what it's like. It's like the same stuff I used yesterday. I'm just going to take it and I'm going to apply it. I'm going to clean that off. I'm not trying to put a lot on. I'm just trying to get it in that little indentation. Scrape away my excess. Got one little spot down here. I'm going to fill that in and I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone, and maybe here in a little bit I'll mix up a little bit more and put it on there. So that's something that you can do if you have a lot of patchwork. This stuff's like 10 bucks a bag, 15 bucks a bag I think. I'm not real sure. I haven't bought it in a while. But it's relatively inexpensive and it does a really nice job for patchwork because you can put multiple coats on in a day and it's going to save you time. So that's a good little tip. Anytime you do any patchwork, you know, when you go to Lowe's or stores like that, look for that easy sand or that quick set 20, 45, or 90. And, you know, judged by those drying times, I like to use a 20. It does dry quick, and you can put multiple coats on in a day. And it can make you, you know, if you have a patchwork, you can pretty much finish something in a day. So anyway, Monarchs, I hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow.